Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca and I redesign old thrifted items and I show you step by step how to do it. In today's video we are going to redesign old crochet tablecloths into a two-piece set which you can transition into the fall and also still wear it now during the summer times. So you can wear it separately with the skirt or with only the blouse. I'm going to show you different ways to style it, and if you don't know how to crochet like me, this is a great transformation project because you can use already finished crochet tablecloths and you can turn it into this two-piece set. So I have collected these small tablecloths for a long period of time. I have a lot of them, so I'm going to incorporate a smaller tablecloth into this project. The most important thing that you need to remember when you're using crochet is that you need to, after you cut it, you need to go ahead and use a zigzag stitch or a serger to prevent the edges from raveling. My experience is that they hold up quite good. Most of them have been through a few washes and that makes the cotton thread, it's almost like it's glued together because it's been washed and handled many times. So you don't need to be too concerned when cutting in the crochet. Just know that you have to either use your serger or your zigzag stitch along the edges. So you can definitely have a lot of fun with this project. You can mix and match different tablecloths and make your own design, your own unique piece. So I really hope that you guys will enjoy this tutorial and will give it a try. Okay? Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off by folding a piece of tablecloth in half, and then we're going to cut out a half circle skirt. I will link down below the video where I show you how to make this pattern. So you're going to cut two pieces out and sew the side seams together using a serger, and then you're going to sew an elastic fitting to your waist, and you're going to sew it to the top hem of the skirt and then fold it over one time and sew another stitch to keep this elastic in place. Next, you're going to find some bias tape in a matching color and you're going to sew it along the lower edge of the hem, right side facing the skirt. After you have sewed around the whole skirt's bottom, you're going to fold it over one time and then sew another stitch to keep it in place. The skirt is not being lined or anything because I want to have the opportunity to change the undergarment that I have under the skirt so that I can change the look. That's why I'm not using any lining for this project. So when you have hemmed the bottom, you're actually done with the skirt part. Moving over to the top part, you're going to fold a piece of tablecloth again, and you're going to fold a sweater that you like in half and trace around it and cut the front part, and then you're going to cut the two back parts again with 2 extra inches for a zipper. Then you're going to trace and cut around the sleeves, adding 1 centimeter for seam allowance. Next, you're going to use bias binding and tape along the back part of the shirt part. Next, you're going to find an invisible zipper and you're going to sew it together to one side of the shirt, and then you're going to flip it all over and sew it together to the other side of the shirt. Next, you're going to sew the bottom half of the back, and then take the front part and sew the shoulders together using first the regular sewing machine and then the serger. Next, I'm pinning together the sleeves and I'm sewing them together to the shirt. After that, you can flip the shirt wrong side facing out and sew along the sleeves and side seams. I found some nice small tablecloths that I wanted to decorate the front shirt with, so I sewed them together to the front. And next, I took some lace trim that I wanted to add to along the neckline. So I sewed them together right side facing the neckline. And after I've sewed it together, I used some bias binding to cover the raw edges. So I sewed it together right side facing the neckline. I sewed along the bias binding, and then I cut away the excess fabric and folded it over and sewed another stitch to make it keep in place. Lastly, I finished the edges of the sleeve and also the bottom of the shirt by just sewing some bias binding around. And now we're done. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. I put up new videos every Thursday. See you guys next week. Bye!
I tried to shake it, find a